I've been live for like 5 minutes and now you're telling me it didn't go live? Right, it has now officially gone live. That was really, really, really strange, was that? That was really strange. Right, so, yeah, there's a couple of minutes missing of the Twitch stream. I do apologise, guys, if you're watching on YouTube after the fact. Alright, so that's all there. That's all there. Lovely jubbly. Right, so this is what we're doing today. So, yeah, we've got some more loan payments done today, so let's have a look at that. That's basically paid off another £8,000 on the loan today. And... yeah, I get a feeling there'll be nothing to do over the winter months. So first thing we always do, we check on our businesses, make sure that those are, and our builds and stuff. That is using roof shingles, 2,400. Right, so we need to buy some roof shingles, guys. We need to go and buy some roof shingles. Let's go down to the windmill. Guys, we've only got one more stage to go. One more stage to go. And it has everything it needs. We are going to get this sorted today, I think. Hopefully that's going to be everything sorted then. I hope so. I really do. I really, really hope so. Yes. The windmill is going to be built today, guys. The windmill is going to be built today. I am very, very excited about that one. Right, let's get rid of some of these wood chips. Now, unfortunately, our very big trailer is out of action today. It would have been a nice way to sell all the wood chips. I'm having a nightmare already today. I can't drive. I can't drive today, guys. I can't drive. There we go. That should, in theory... no. Okay, for some reason, this trailer does not connect to there. Alright, let's have a look in the shop and see if there's anything we can... that's pretty cool. Right, we do need to buy one of those. That is literally what we've been looking at buying. Chicken feed is it? Wow, guys, they're going to pay us to take all that chicken feed away for free. Yeah, I will be paid to take chicken feed, guys. I love this mod for that. Right, if I buy this trailer, it means... if we buy this trailer, we won't have enough money to buy the... yeah, do you know what? We won't have enough money to buy the field today if I buy that trailer. But I need a trailer, guys. I need a trailer. Alright, so this is going to be another one of them's come in the shop today. That's weird. Right, right. This is going to take even longer than planned. This is going to take longer than I even thought it was going to take. This is not good, guys. This is not good. Instead of doing it at 20,000 litres a time, we're going to be doing it at about 10,500 litres at a time. I do believe wood chips fit in this trailer. That's a good point, actually. Do wood chips even fit in this trailer? The wood chips will sell. Right, so they do fit. Come on, there we go. Let's get the side up on the trailer. There we go. Right, yeah, this is not gonna be good at all, guys, I'm afraid. We've got to work out roughly how much money we're gonna make. This is yeah, really gutting on this one, guys. We are gonna struggle to well, we're not gonna struggle with it, but it's gonna take 3 times longer because we've got to do the trips to the place. Yeah, it's even worse. I'm tempted about buying this. I am very tempted about buying this. The lag is the wood chips, guys, I'm afraid. If I buy that, I'm 30 grand short of the field. What trailer could we buy? I don't want that one. That's what we've got there. It's 35 grand and takes 30. No, this is the problem. This is the problem. I just can't justify it. How we doing though, guys? Welcome everybody. Welcome in everybody. Right. And that is... Well, that's one trailer done. Now, the question is, where do we take this? Where do we take the wood chips? The wood chips is to the feed and grain south, guys. There's one saving grace about this. Yo, dude, thank you for the follow, my friend. Yeah, there's one saving grace about this delivery point, is it's the one just up the road. And I mean, literally just up the road. I can't drive today. Yeah, the stuttering, guys, I'm afraid, is kind of a little bit of a pain in the ass. It's all the wood chips. It's all the wood chips that are causing the stuttering. Or the lag on my end, or whatever we want to call it. I haven't had my daily vitamin yet. I've got to remember that. But yeah, welcome in everybody. How are we all doing? Hope we are all having a fantastic day today. Like I say, we should be live till about 12 o'clock this lunchtime. It's just short of 3 hours basically from now. 2 3/4 hours. But yeah, welcome in everybody. Yeah, I had a very late night last night with this freaking 3D printer. Ooh, we need to check that. We need to check that in case that's something we want. Always double check. It doesn't have either of those. If it doesn't come with those, guys, we're not interested. You know the add-ons where you can spot and spray and stuff. Right, we are making 5,700. So we've got to remember, guys, we had £63,000 in the bank. When we pay a loan payment off, yeah, we're basically getting £5,800 per trailer load right now, which unfortunately is not good. Wow, we've got at least 11 trailer loads to take. Wow. In theory, I could pay the loan off right now and use the money in the bank, and then we could just run the trailers around and we'd end up with like basically £58,000 in the bank. You know, once we've done it, we'd be back to where we are basically. But yeah, we can get a loan paid off with this. We can get at least one loan paid off, and I think we'd have about maybe nearly £20,000 left to pay off another one. Which I know £20,000 isn't really a lot to pay off one of the other bigger loans, but you know what? 20 grand plus a loan cleared plus 20 grand. Every month now we're £8,000 a month better off, unless we spend it. But remember, we need to buy cement bags. So someone remind me, after we've sold all this, we need cement bags. Right, we're gonna have to try and squeeze up this gap, I think. There is also some wooden pallets in here as well, but it might be worth me just sliding that out of there now. Oh, the lag around these wood chips is horrible. Yeah, this is not good, guys. This is not good. 10,400 litres at a time. Crazy. Yo, guys, thank you to everybody who's liking the stream as well today, guys. I do massively appreciate it. I really, really do. Yeah, the lag is unreal. Yeah, I did go around yesterday looking for a wood chip storage mod, guys. And I tell you what, they're not that good, to be honest. Or it's either that or you just have to put a silo in, but the silos don't fit in this area. Steve, dude, thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the stream, dude. Welcome to the little community we're trying to build over here. We play Farming Simulator, guys. We play SnowRunner. We play Euro Truck Simulator. We play racing games as well. Do you know what I mean? We have a variety of games. I do tend to just play farming at the moment. Farming is one of those games where at the moment, while I'm doing business stuff in the background, swapping things and getting other things onto printing, that it's a very easy game to be able to be like, right guys, I need 10 seconds. You know what I mean? You can't have 10 seconds at 200 mile an hour going around Silverstone. Do you know what I mean? This is going to be another £5,800. This is probably going to take most of the stream, guys, to do this. And then we've got the wood to sell. I'm feeling a little bit congested today, guys. I'm just going to... give me 1 second while I just kind of blow my nose a minute. Right, I'm back. I'm back, but I didn't go anywhere, but, you know, I'm back. Yo, Ollie, how are you doing, pal? Hello, welcome into the stream, dude. How are we doing, pal? How many hours on the game? I don't know. We are about 120 hours into this single player save. Yeah, we're gonna finish the windmill today, guys. We finish the windmill, we can actually just move all our grain to the windmill, and we can start making flour. Wow, I have about 500. I have about 54. Yeah, I've been playing this since pretty much it came out, dude. On live stream. I do love this map. I think it's the best map Giants have personally ever made. Like I said, that's my opinion. People will have a varied opinion. Opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got one and they're never the same. This should be another £5,800. It's 5,800 5,800 and... No, it's not. It's over. It's 6,000. It's £6,000. It's £6,000 per trailer load, and 6,100. My math is wrong today, guys. I'm still half asleep, to be honest. I think I have about 124 hours in total on the game. Ooh. Yeah. I did YouTube series. But I wanted to live stream this series. But if you're not sure what we've done on this series, we started with £100,000. We basically bought a brand new tractor. We bought one of the new DLC tractors. It was about £55,000, and then we bought the rest of like second-hand equipment to get us going. You know, mowers and that. We didn't have a farm. We had to contract it all out and all that stuff. And yeah, we kind of worked our way to owning a farm. We own 3 fields. We own 3 fields at the moment, but we do own the sawmill. There's a castle to build on this map. There's a windmill to build on this map, and we are going to finish the windmill in this episode today, guys. We are going to finish building the windmill. I'm literally just waiting for that to finish, basically. Yeah, unfortunately, all the wood chip is being sold. 10,500. I do have a big 21,000 litre trailer. Unfortunately, that's currently got grain in it, which means we're having to sell. I was hoping to use the green trailer and connect 2 together, but this wouldn't connect to that one, so yeah. Not good. Gonna take a while. I don't mind it taking a while. It just sucks because I've got so much I want to do. So much I want to do today. Then yeah, this isn't happening. Yeah, this is going to be another £6,100 in the bank. Just trying to drive there now as quickly as we humanly can. Quickly as humanly... Oh, do you know what? I need to go back to bed. Yeah, I know one thing, guys. I saw 3:30 this morning, and the alarm went off at 7:30. It was like, well, I'm late. I need, you know, no, it wasn't. It was 8:30. Yeah, and it was like, yeah, I need to be live at 9. Crap. It was like running around outside. Nearly fell down the stairs out of my back door because I covered in ice today. Oh, honestly, guys, it's just hell. It's genuinely, it was just hell. Yeah, guys, thank you for all the follows already today, guys. Thank you for all the likes as well, guys. I can't see how many likes we have today. We normally have like an idea of what we have, but I can't see that today. Like I say, I'm having to use TikTok Studio. I have found a way though to make TikTok Studio a little bit less laggy, guys. If anyone has come across TikTok Live Studio being very laggy when playing games, which 99% of the people do, I went into details. So I opened Task Manager, I went into details, and I set the quality, the priority to basically low. And I increased the game to high. Not even above normal, it was literally high. And yeah, we do seem to be a lot less laggy than normal. So, but, you know, we do get a bit of stuttering around the wood chips. That's because of the amount of pallet. There's not really much I can do about the pallets. Right. Yeah, 31 mile an hour. We're going as quickly as we can. That's about 18,300 at the moment, guys. Oh, we had £163,000 in the bank. Gives you an idea. 6,100 per trailer load, so, and a bit of change. Can't get over the how much smoother it is. It's still not perfect, but it's definitely a lot smoother doing the detail work. The odd issue, if you saw them headlights then on that car flashing. Then again, I have got DLSS turned on as well while we use TikTok Studio. Apparently TikTok this morning said, oh yeah, there's no problems, we fixed it, and then obviously they hadn't fixed it. I need to just move this out of the way, guys. There's another 4 pallets of wood chips in here. Come on. There we go. There's another load of the pallets. We're trying to get to these ones. Like I say, we might as well get them all out there. Yeah, there's another wood chip in like less than 200 litres. That's crazy. So yeah, this is going to be trailer load number 4 of 10, I believe it is. We've still, yeah. Actually, there might be another 7. There's definitely at least another 5 trailer loads. 7 will be a 10,000. We can take 10,400. So yeah, there's definitely another 5 trailer loads. Alright, that is 10,000 litres in there. 10,200. Okay. That's a weird amount. Right, back we go again with the next load. This is, like I say, this is crazy. Definitely crazy. Yeah, as soon as we get away from that the wood chips, we're laughing. We're absolutely laughing. But we could sell the wood chips direct, you know, from the sawmill. The problem is, you can lose like nearly, you can they end up selling for nearly a fifth of the actual price. So the kitten, you know, the reason we sell them like this way is just a genuine case of store them where we can, but it does create a little bit of lag in that corner. But I do think it's worth it in the long run, to be honest. To be able to sell for nearly 5 times more, I think. Yeah, because I think it drops to like £120 a pallet. We're currently selling at £549. To be honest, it could have been an even better price in the night, and we're just selling it right now at the price that it's giving us, and this is the best price, and it's the best. It's the best time to try and get it sold. Yeah, we'll get it all sold. It's, like I say, it's not going to be the quickest job in the world today. It doesn't help we're using the baby trailer. Well, it's not technically the baby trailer, like a medium trailer in size. The little green one's the baby one. Yeah, this is. Ah, we didn't sell eggs the other day. They've dropped again. Oh, that's a decent price. Look at the price of these now. Nice. Yeah, we're still getting 6,000 a load. 6,100 and change. I can't get over actually how slow it is to do it this way. You do miss the big trailer. You do miss the big trailer when you haven't got it to use. That's for sure. Definitely miss the trailer when you haven't got it. Right, in we go. Super quick. Yeah, gotta be careful because we might end up getting more and more wood chips as we're selling this. It is proper possible to get this, like, and to get more. It doesn't take much to get more wood chips on this save. Let's just clear a little bit of space for any future wood chips. I knew you were going to do that. I knew it. I knew you were going to do that. Right, let's get that onto there. Let's get into there. Yeah, I don't think it's... Yeah, it's like 40 litres away, 35 litres away from a daft like that. $6,000. I don't know where. Oh, we must have picked up 2 pallets. We've got 800. %84 filled. It's not going to take a full trailer load, but there we go. There's the next load. Sorry, little forklift. To be fair, you are in the way in every live stream. Right, that is my daily vitamin taken for the day. The only thing I need to get my hands on at the moment is a really good quality magnesium supplement. I've been doing some research, and I have this problem where I get up a few times a night and I'm really restless and things like that. It's not get up for a pee. To be fair, I do get up and pee, but you know, you have been disturbed. My unbroken night's sleep, my foggy brain, my train of thought. For the research I've been done, people are recommending a magnesium supplement. Apparently my body's low on magnesium. And yeah, I've been basically, you know, everywhere I go, everyone's basically, you know, on the internet like, yeah, it definitely sounds like a magnesium shortage basically in your body. So I'm umming and ahhing about getting like a one off Amazon or something and getting a little bit of magnesium supplement. Just want to see if it lists my brain fog. I've had a massive brain fog for, I don't know, it's about 6 months now. It's really horrible. Like, you lose your train of thought, you forget what you're doing. Somebody did ask me though if they were more like, yeah, you sure you not got dementia? You know what? Probably. But yeah, magnesia, it's something to try, innit? Do you know what I mean? If a bit of magnesium, because the thing is, all the brain fog and the forgetfulness is down to a lack of magnesium in your system. But so's like the bad sleeping, the struggling to get to sleep and things like that. Literally the only thing everything of that's got in common is a magnesium shortage in your body. And I was like, well, you know, I did some research, you know, I was doing some research and stuff, and multiple different like medical journals and things like that had all basically said that everything I have and I kind of would like to fix kind of thing, and they all say could be a magnesium shortage. And obviously, you know, there's no guarantee that is exactly that, but the good thing is if you get like a magnesium supplement, you'll find out within a couple of months. Because apparently, you know, depending on like your shortage levels, you know, just like having a supplement every day doesn't necessarily mean it's going to fix it like straight away. You know what I mean? It could be like, you know, it could be that low. It could take you like a month just to get back to the level you should be on. But yeah, I've been umming and ahhing about it, but I was told not to buy cheap magnesium. Oh crap! I was told not to buy cheap magnesium tablets because the cheap ones don't do anything. You need to get like a good quality one apparently. So I don't know. On my to-do list today, to be honest guys, I've got so much to do today. Yeah, it's kind of crazy actually. Right, so we were on 163,000 guys, so we've paid £30,000 off right now. Do you know what? £30,000, we could pay that off right now. Well, get another trailer load maybe, get that paid off. That is what the wood chips is for, guys. We save the wood chips all year, sell them at the best price, and then we then use it to pay off loans. This is the first time we've done this. We've been meaning to do it for a couple of years, but we've always been trying to like, oh well, we could get a field and all this kind of stuff. But yeah, we definitely want to get on with this because I want to complete January and February today, guys. I do want to get January and February completed in this episode. We normally just do the 1 month, but the problem is the months in January and February, there isn't really any contracts to do. So unless we're selling products or moving products, there isn't really anything else to do. So, and that's the same for February. So if we can get both of these done, January and February today, at least then in the next live stream, we'll be back to running the farm and business and basically everything else like that. So that's kind of the idea, really. That's kind of the idea. Yeah, like we're nearly an hour into stream. I definitely want to have all this sold. Like I said, this is taking absolutely forever. See, if the windmill was actually complete, we could have just swapped some stuff around.
What's up?
Put your beacons on. You're on a public road. Yeah, not realistic, pal. Yo, Fraggle, dude, how's the bed bath, dude, in hospital? How's the bed bath, man? You're finally out of hospital, dude. Does that mean the wife is the nurse? Haha, yeah. Yeah, we're still pulling in about 6,100. Actually, it's about 6,200 nearly. It's literally just short of 6,200. That is crazy. That is crazy. I don't know how many trailer loads I've done though. But I'll tell you one thing, guys. We've gone from 163,000 to 200,000 pounds just from selling wood chips. And we're not even halfway done. But yeah, dude, nice to hear you're finally out of hospital, dude. Nice to hear you're out of hospital, man. It's always nice to see people come out of hospital. Like I say, many people go in and don't come out. Let's be honest, well they do, but just don't come out alive. Yeah, I'm glad I'm there. There were complications in surgery. The thing is though, dude, you're with us. That's the main thing. I'll tell you one thing though, dude. If whatever happens to you, you'll have to get your missus to come in stream and tell me, because, you know, I'll be wondering where you are. You're kind of a regular now, pal. In fairness though, if I stood next to your missus, oh god, you know what, your missus is all, I'm 5'10", and your missus is like 6'5", you know what I mean? I'd literally probably get neck ache from looking up at her. I'll tell you what though, I bet I'm the perfect height nearly for a motorboat. Oh, rude, but so true. Yeah, Fraggle, dude, I'll tell you one thing about your hospital stay, mate. You missed some banging streams over the last couple of weeks. Literally, over the Christmas period when you were here, it was so busy and popular because, like, everyone was not at work for the holidays. It was so crazy. Literally crazy as hell. Alright, that's the next trailer load going, guys. We can't have many letter. Another save. Wow, we've had 2 save breaks just selling the just selling these. We still got another wow, we still got another 3.5 trailer loads to go, guys. Only another 3.5 trailer loads to go, and that's after this one. Wow. Wow. That's a lot of wood chips, guys. That's a lot of wood chips. And we're having to do it with the baby trailer, which is the worst thing in the world. It's the worst thing in the world. Yeah, I want to get to about an hour and a half into stream, and then I want to be in February for like the last hour and a half. I said January and February we do try and do 2 months at once. Might be a little bit different once the windmill's built, because like I said, depending on how everything goes, we might Yeah, we might have more products to sell in January. I don't mind January being a selling month, if that's all we do in that month. It's just right now it isn't. Although the amount of wood chips we're getting right now tells you a different story. So yeah, we got 40,000, well, £37,000 at the moment in off a loan. This trailer right now though, guys, pays off the main loan. You remember the big loan? It's snowing here. I can't even enjoy it. Yeah, dude, we've had about 6 inches of snow here. Bear in mind, where I live, we don't tend to get snow, but we got 6 inches. Right, so I know this is going to sound daft, but I want to get rid of that loan now. Special redemption is 39,273. Amount to be paid 39,273. Really? You won't let me pay that off? Really? Oh, hang on a minute. This is a setting. If I remember rightly, this is a setting. Makes special prepayments in the year. Yes. No, I just want to get it paid. I just want to get it freaking paid. I'm not bothered about just paying one extra payment. I can't make an extra payment on that one though. Really? Really? I'm trying to get rid of the freaking loan, do you know what I mean? That's annoying as hell. I tell you what though, maybe when we jump into February, that'll pay some more off it, I suppose. But yeah, as long as we've got 163,000 in the bank after selling it, and that doesn't include selling the wood either, guys. The wood's going in the bank to, well, we have enough to buy a new field. The question I've got on my mind is, am I gonna quickly make enough money today to buy the big field I want? I don't think I am, but we never know. If this episode here in January, sorry, and then we jump into February and we sell the wood from February, instead of buying the small field I do want to buy, I still want to buy the small one, we might be nearing touching distance to get the big field. The big field is going to be our grass field. It's a shame because, like, it's a big field and we're going to end up using it for grass, but in the long run I think it works out better. Really? I didn't even see that. I literally was not paying attention, guys, and I've crashed into everything right now. I've crashed into everything. Yeah, welcome in, guys. Welcome in, everybody. Yeah, I hate selling wood chips like this. It's so bad. It's so bad. While we're just procrastinating with the guys, we've only got 400 litres of cement bags. We are literally gonna do the we're gonna have the windmill complete the minute we go into February, and we're going into February the minute we've basically done the wood chips and we've sold that wood. We're going into February, and that is gonna be the windmill complete, Freggle. The windmill complete. Hey, Freggle, I tell you what. Imagine if you died, right, in hospital after, instead of, you know, your surgery been a success. I'm going to be a bit morbid here, right? Imagine never getting to see me finish the windmill. You know what I mean? That'd have been absolutely gutting, pal. Freggle's like, piss off. I'd say you only die once, but I know someone who's died twice. But, you know, he was dead for like 3 minutes, and then they managed to bring him back around. So technically he died for twice. And then he did actually die a few days later. But, you know, you get the idea. Yeah, this loan I'm trying to pay off right now at the moment, guys. This is our big loan, like £8,000 a month. Don't, just don't. Oh, Mrs. Fregel was nearly a widow. Sorry, Ms. She'd have probably gone back to Ms. Fregel. Don't worry, pal. She's 6'5" and Dutch. She'd have found someone else. She wouldn't have been alone for long. Oh. You see, dude? I bet you've missed these streams. Is it Jerry's wife that... Do you know the problem, right, with the people that watch on Twitch? Is 99% of the time that watch me on Twitch, you're all fucking Dutch. So it's maybe Jerry's wife that's 6'5". Do you know what? I don't know. There's that many Dutch people that come and watch on Twitch. I might have got a bit confused. This is still giving me the same, but I hate not having a bigger trailer, guys. We need a bigger trailer. Saying that, we won't need a bigger trailer because once the windmill is actually completed. No. Is she Dutch or is she another nationality? Because a Dutch 5'1", she claimed disability for being a little leprechaun, a little elf. It must be Jerry's missus then. I know one thing, it's not Flo's missus because he ain't got one. No, a 5'1" Dutch person. Surely she must claim disability, man, being that small in Holland. In the Netherlands. She must claim disability being that small in the Netherlands. No girl is that stupid to get Flo. To be fair with you, Mr. Fregel, he is from the information I've been told about his business, doing very well. I believe Mr. Flo is a very rich man now, and if that's the case, Mr. Flo won't have a problem getting a girl. It's just unfortunately Mr. Flo's most likely going to be getting gold diggers. This is taking so long to sell. Literally, I've been selling wood chips, guys, for 44 minutes. That's how many there is. Do you know what, Fregel? That's how I see life as well, dude. That's exactly how I see it as well. You don't need to be rich in life, money-wise. You just need to have a family. Someone to love, kids that love you, you know, house. Things like that, do you know what I mean? I'd say I've got health, but I have high blood pressure. But to be fair, high blood pressure is because I know Flo. If you know Flo long enough, you'll get high blood pressure. I haven't got high blood pressure really, but if Flo's listening or ends up watching this clip or out like that, do you know what I mean? Flo's the reason I'm declining in health, having to deal with this stupid ass. I wouldn't change him for the world, though. I wouldn't change him for the world. He's a good lad. He's a good lad, and any bloke will be lucky to have him. Oh, I love that. Bye, boss. What the frick are you driving around? Were you really driving around a puddle? In a 4x4? Like I say, it's technically another 6,000. So we basically made 40. We got 40 grand in the bank right now. 40 grand right now for the loan. So I've got to remember roughly how much I've got. It's one of these high street tractors. They didn't want to get you. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's fair enough. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're here today, Fraggle. You're literally the only person chatting. Streams on a morning don't do overly great, but I just don't have time on an evening. Especially with how busy I am printing stuff on the 3D printer at the moment to sell and things like that. It's just I just don't have time on an evening at the minute. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, so we're gonna have 7,000 litres. I'm trying to think if it's worth trying to dump those into the trailer. You know, in the pallets. This is a lot of wood chips, guys. This is a lot of wood chips. I gotta get some kind of silo to put them in. I'm gonna have to. I just don't know. I just don't know what. One, it won't give me the lag, and two, we can just pull under it, fill the trailer, and go. This emptying from the pallets is taking forever. Right. So if we basically get these into here, and get that into there, get that into there, get that into there, get that into there. I'm probably gonna wish I didn't do this. I can't see where I've loaded now. That's the problem. I really don't want to become. I really don't want to be coming back down here for any more freaking wood chip. You know what I mean? It doesn't help. There's pallets, like 3 half pallets. They don't help. I bet you there's another pallet in that freaking in here. I bet you there's another pallet in here. There isn't actually, but it's about 600 litres in. Right, this is all the wood chips then, guys. Starting from tomorrow, I have to start rehabilitation sessions, if that is the correct word. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, you need to do some PT. Physical therapy. But with, you know, rehabilitation. Same principle. Right, so this is now technically got 7,400 in here. Wow. I don't think it'll all sell like this, but we can only try. Yeah, we need to go and get some something for the oh dear. We need to go get something for the, what is it? For the castle. Come on, little tractor. We're doing so good today. We're working so hard. Right, they don't sell this way. Okay. Right, so what we'll do now then is we'll just basically fill these up into the trailer. We've got to fill it into the trailer. That's up. I have not looked at any of the items in the shop since we've been... Yeah, got new discs put in my spine. New discs put into your spine. Ouch, dude. Don't mind me, guys, I'm just concentrating. 6,600, there we go. So that is all of the wood chips, guys. That is... Well, that's 50 grand. So we've got £53,000 to pay off the loan. We can't pay it off the loan till next month. I will be making a loan payment, but it doesn't matter. I'll use our normal money for the loan payment. We got £53,000 towards the loan. 53,000. Somebody remember 53,000, because I will have forgotten by the time I get to the sawmill. I always do. Got a terrible brain. Yeah, we're gonna go and sell this little bit of wood we've got down at the sawmill. This will give us some more money in the bank, and then we do need to go and get what we need for the castle. Yeah, I won't remember that still. Yeah, we gotta do it, guys. We gotta do it. There's a bump there. Right. There is a lot of timber here, guys. This might be more than one load as well. So we've got one of those. We've got two of those. Do we have any more of those? Yes, we've got at least another two of those. Oh, guys, we are. If I didn't pay the loan off, I would have enough money to... I would have enough money to buy the big field I want. It would give us a new grass field, but like I say, as much as I really want to get that bigger field, I want to pay the loans off. The loans mean we can get more businesses. all we can do with the loans is buy businesses. So yeah, it'll be nice to you know what, I don't know why I did it that way. I'll be better off putting them up there. Like I say, I can't load this with a forklift anymore. There's just so much coming out. A bit like Jerry when he comes out of the closet. Apparently I got glitched in that corner. One, two. The question is, how much money is here in timber right now? That is quite concerning with how much money there could be right now here. It's literally officially 1 hour in game of me selling wood and wood chips. That is crazy. So that's to the castle. That's to the castle. That's to the logistics center west. How much is it at south? Or south's closer. It's not. You're talking peanuts. We've got another pallet of wood just come out of there. Wow, this is. What do you reckon, guys? I reckon there's at least 30 grand here. I really do. There's 9 grand in them top 3. There's 9 grand in them top 3. But yeah, this puts us into February after we've gone and got the things for the castle, guys. We need something for the castle. We have to buy and deliver. $42,431. Hey, Fregel, genuine question. A little bit politicky talk, just for a quick moment or two. Are you ready to go to war with America when they invade Greenland? Because you do realise Trump's going to do it. And Denmark's already said they're going to invoke Article 5. Well, that's what's been reported anyway, which I wouldn't blame them. You know what I mean? Greenland is under the Danish kingdom. Not in my current... Nah, I didn't mean like in your current state. Jesus Christ. No! Wow, that was close. That was close. That was very, very close. Right, let's have a look. Boom! And it's £26,000. Is that all? There was 9 grand in them plank. Whatever. Either way, 53,000 is for the what is it? Right, so we need to go to the castle now then, guys, and then we need to move into February and do this all over again. Well, I do know what to do with a gun, if you mean that. I just meant just you know. With Trump seeming to have a power complex at the moment and invading, what's he done? He's threatened to go into Cuba now, hasn't he? Which that won't do him any favours, won't that? Cuba's got good friends with like China and Russia out there, so I don't see him doing that. But if he does it, Starmer won't side with the Americans. I don't like Starmer, but he won't side with the Americans. We're too close to Europe. You know what I mean? Europe would just wipe us out, and so we'd have to side with Europe or not get involved. But the problem is with NATO is if you invoke Article 5, you have to go. Do you know what? It sounds daft, but I think something's wrong with Trump, to be honest. He's such a power-hungry... Oh, where am I going? Where am I going? Oh, I crashed. I didn't even see that trailer because of the snow. Right, let's find out what I need for the castle. Let's find out what I need for the castle. For the castle, I need roof shingles. I need roof shingles, guys. Oh, yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a drive going up to the warehouse, getting a couple of pallets of shingles and then taking them back and... £53,000 off the loans when I can. Kinlaig, pal. Kinlaig, it's part of the Highlands Fishing DLC. Yeah, we're not going to be in February over long. I probably won't go as early in the morning, actually. I normally go back 4:30, don't I, in case we have a full day. Everyone is just pussies nowadays, all talk no show. I don't know, with these antics in Venezuela, dude. I don't know. I don't think he's lost his mind, to be honest. Yo, dude, thank you for liking the stream, man. But yeah, let's go and get some roof shingles, deliver up. I don't know how many I need. I think I need 3 pallets. I might take 5 just because, you know, if it doesn't take the roof shingles, it's not the end of the world. It made me laugh the other day. I watched a video and it was a guy talking about, he was in New York and he was talking to people on the street about, you know, the Trump tariffs as they're known around the world, Trump tariffs. And, you know, and they were talking about it and they were asking people, what do you think of it? And the amount of people that, oh yeah, you know, it's really good. It brings in, it brings in money to the country. These countries are finally paying what they should be. And he was trying to explain to, like, people he was talking to about it that it isn't the countries, like, let's just say we send a Rolls-Royce engine to a company in America. It isn't us that pay that tariff. It's the people in America that pay that tariff. It gets added to the bill that they then pay. And they wouldn't have it. You know what? I'll take 6. I don't need 6. I know I don't need 6, but you know what? I'm going to take 6 just in case. We get paid the money back for it anyway. Yeah, we're finally getting to that stage now where super strength is the quickest way to load stuff. It's either that or we go down the auto route pallet, and I don't like auto load pallets anymore either, so... Because they want Americans to buy it. Yeah, but the problem is with American goods is... It's like they did the thing of the iPhone. They used the iPhone as an example. If the iPhone was made in America and assembled in America with, like, the minimum wages cost and things like that, the iPhone would be a $3,000 phone, where at the moment it's like a $1,200 phone. But, like, you know, Americans wouldn't buy it. I get what he's trying to do, but they wouldn't buy it. Oh, well, you know, we want everything to be made in America. And I get that, you know, it'd be nice to make things back in Britain. You know what I mean? We basically made the fucking industrial age. And our government just pissed it all away. No, yeah, and I get that. Do you know what I mean? I mean, we were once the engine, you know, we once were the leading technology in trains and steam trains and all that. Now we buy our trains from the French, you know what I mean? It's stupid. There was literally talk a couple of years ago about one of our next battleships coming from France. Why would we want the French building our battleships? It could mean they could sabotage it at any point. They could. I'm not saying they would. 90% of the farm goods over here exported, yeah. But then you have to import it because you've exported it all. Right, so we've got 53,000 to pay off our loans, guys. We will be going into a new month as soon as we've sold this. That's one of the things that is weird. Yeah, dude, we're the same. We're the same. Our government pays our farmers to not grow crops to keep food prices high. But then again, some of the funding for that has stopped, and farmers have gone, well, if you're not paying us, we're going to grow it. And they're like, well, you can't grow it because we won't let you. And they're like, watch us. Alright, so that pretty much made most of our money back. Right, so what I'm going to do now then, guys, is we are done. We are ready. We are going into February. We don't need to be in February. We'll go in at 8 o'clock. We don't need to be there early and dark doing stuff, but we have got pretty much a lot of stuff we've just done to do again. The windmill will be complete though, guys. The windmill will be complete. We also need to put a crap ton of wood in the there we go. So we'll get rid of the snow. We've got a pallet there. Lovely jubbly. Guys, let's have a look at this now. Let's just enter this. So that has completed the next stage. These now onto a long plan. We may need some more castle stone though, to be fair. There's only 900. But guys, let's go and look, guys. Let's go and look. The windmill is complete, guys. The windmill is complete. There we go. There you go, Freggle. I hope you feel at home in this series, dude. I have made you a windmill, so you feel at home. We have built... I think we've built this so quickly. Really? I can't get up there? That seems a little bit silly. Right, we can officially now bring all our grain down. Wow. We've finally done the sawmill. The windmill, sorry. Sawmill. There's not there to do contract-wise. We'll have a little bit of this to do again today. Let me just move that over there because I am getting a little bit annoyed at that. Always been in the way. So there we go. We've already now started with next year's supply of this. So we're going to get that in there. We've got £53,000 to pay off our loans, guys. £53,000. Just going to tidy that up for now. There will be more than... no, I'm going to say there's another 6 here. We've already got 6,000 litres of this. This is crazy already. This is absolutely ridiculous. Yo, dude, thank you for the follow, my friend. Are we going to hit 10 new followers today? Go windmills, yeah. You feel at home now, Freggle, in the series? There's another 2 pallets of wood chips in it. Wow. We've made this amount of wood chips in basically one month. You know what I mean? That is ridiculously crazy. Yo, thank you for the follow, John. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome to the stream, guys. Yeah, we're just kind of skipping the horrible winter months where there isn't really much to do. Come on. There we go. That's what we're looking for. That is genuinely what we're looking for. We'll get that into there and into there. Lovely jubbly. I don't think there's any more going to come out of there. There isn't. I'll tell you what I might do though. Just to make a little bit more room, I might just do this. Just temporarily make a little bit more room. There's 4 more long planks to come out. There's 4 more. Wow, that's crazy. We've already got that to sell. We do need to get some wood though, guys. We're down to 88,000 in here. 88,000 already. Well, that's because we didn't put any in January because we were a little bit distracted with the amount of wood chips. But yeah, all I'm doing right now is I'm literally... I don't know why I did it that way. I'd have been better doing it this way. Doing it this way. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. There's another wooden beam to come out of there, guys. We got... Let's get this loan paid off then, guys. We've got £53,000 to pay in the loan. So we've got 15,420. That is one loan. Apparently that's one loan at 0. Doesn't say it's at 0. 15,000. So what we got? 15,000. £37,000 to pay off the next loan. That's the next highest, but this is the next lowest. So £37,000 to pay off this loan. So we'll pay £37,000 off that loan. That should roughly equate to about 53,000 and change. So there we go. That is a massive amount of that's a massive amount of our jobs done today. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to go and get the wood sold first, guys. We still have... No, did we oversell? No, we went into the new month, didn't we? We only sold 53 grand. That's fine. So we've got all this wood to sell, guys, and then we've got to go and put all our grain into the bits and bats. We've got to go put all our grain into the silo. The problem I've still got is my silo is the big trailer's full and I can't put that in. Yo, Mr. Flores, dude, how are you doing, pal? Oh, guys, look at that, guys, look at that. How we doing, pal? What's up? Yo, what's up, dude? How are you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream, my little Dutch buddy. Yeah, welcome in, dude. Flores, Fregel was just telling us how he nearly died over Christmas. He's been in hospital. He's basically had his brain removed. Yo, Leo, how you doing, pal? Yeah, I'm alright, pal. I'm alright. Yeah, how we doing, guys? Well, no, I tell you what, let me give you the backstory, Flo. Basically, just before Christmas, the information I've received was Fregel got really brave and told his wife no. Apparently, she beat him to a pulp where he's needed new discs in his back. That's not what happened, but that's the story I'm telling everybody. Basically, he got brayed by his missus. all 5'1" of it. Oh, if I tell, I'll give you, dude, if you give me an F1 ticket, I will do whatever you want, pal. The problem I've got is, would I still be alive to go to it? That's the question. Yeah, I'm good, pal. I'm good. How you do? Yeah, like I say, dude. Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcoming everybody. Welcome to the stream, guys. I do talk to a few people on different platforms, guys. So give me a few seconds every once in a while just to get around the different platforms. Look at all this. 2 months supply of wood. 2 months supply of wood. Like I say, I just want to get all these horrible winter jobs out of the way. It's not the best, but you know, we'll get it done. To be fair, dude, I would love to take my missus to the Grand Prix. This geezer, that fake farmer, and hates his fans. Yeah, didn't you know, dude? I only hate trolls, dude. Which is... look, dude, are you still a mod on TikTok? Saves me pausing the game. I have a troll back. Yeah, go ban him for me, dude. You'll know him when you'll know the name when you get there, dude. He was a knob the other day. I meant to ban him and I forgot. I ain't got time for little pricks. I banned his friend though the other day, and this one's come back. Yeah, I got distracted the other day, and I forgot to ban him. Just one prick less on. Flo has turned off. Flo has turned off comments. Really, Flo? Really, Flo? You turned off comments, Flo? Wrong button, dude. Wrong button. Oh. Ooh. Right. Did you turn comments back on, dude? There you go. I got rid of the prick. I ain't got time for knobheads, guys. You know what I mean? You want to come in and be a dick? I ain't got time for it. Genuinely don't have time for knobheads. Right, can somebody let me know if the chat's working? Flo, what have you done? Did you turn the comments back on? Flo's like, I don't know what I'm doing. We're making a tower, guy. No, we're making a tower, guys. We're making a very dodgy tower. I'm gonna have to sell this first. Right, as long as comments are working. I got the notification saying moderator Flo turned comments off. I was like, for fuck's sake, Flo. You had one job, dude. You had one job. One job. As long as comments are working, that's the main thing. Whoa, we got a lean, guys. We got a lean. Can't open mod screen no more. For fuck's sake, Flo. For God's sake, do you know the worst thing is I don't even know how to do this. I've got no idea. I've got no idea. Oh, Flo, what have you done to me, pal? Turning. Jesus Christ. I don't know what you've done, pal. I don't know how to fix it. More chat settings. Yeah. What have you done, Flo? I genuinely don't know how to freaking... Yeah, dude, I've got no idea how you've done this, mate. I've got no idea how you've done this. I've got no idea at all how you've turned comments off. Oh, hang on. Permissions and layouts. Right, guys, can somebody comment in the chat on Twitch? Is that now possible? Please let me know if that's now doable. Yes, Flo, there we go. I have fixed your cock up, Flo. You had one job, Flo. One job. I tell you, you want a job doing right, don't send Flo. You fixed it, did you? Did you really? You couldn't even open the menu. What a wally. What an absolute wally. Because that menu is in the comment. But you see, I don't know this dude. Do you know what I mean? I'm not like a moderator on anyone's channel. Do you know? Regal's just like, what a twat. Oh, dude. I tell you what, Flo, right? You do make streams interesting, pal. You really, really do. You really, really, really do. Right, that was 27,300. Wow. And we've still got all the planks to sell as well, which is even crazier. So yeah, let's go get these small planks and then yeah. Oh, Mr. Flo, we built the windmill, dude. We built the windmill. The windmill is finished. We actually finished it right before you came in, believe it or not. Regal was feeling all at home now because he could see a windmill. Yeah, old Steamless is still going around. We haven't been in that area though, to be fair. We've done a lot. We've done a lot by the sawmill today. Literally, we've been selling stuff for an hour and 23 minutes. It's crazy. Crazy. Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of trees in here. There's another wood chip. Hey, Flo, dude, how awesome was that F1 calendar? How literally, how awesome did that come out in the end? I very, 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 very impressed with the things. the quality that has now come out in. They're not like massively big, don't get me wrong, but the quality of it is unreal. The detail on it is just crazy. I'm hoping to maybe try and scale it up. It's good. It's good. It's a bit bigger. What do you mean it's a bit bigger? I'm hoping to try and maybe be able to work on it and, you know, try and scale it up a little bit if I can get it to go bigger, but not everything is easy to do like that, basically. Right, so where is the best price for the planks? 429. No, it's not. It's one. Wow, so planks are really dropped in value right now. Well, we're going there anyway, guys, because that's the closest one. Yo guys, welcome in everybody. Hello everybody. Hello. I don't know why I always come up to that corner and I'm too busy reading chat and nearly crash every time. Let's get this into there and then we can start on moving the grain down. Right, just give me 1 minute, guys. I just need to blow my nose. Right, sorry about that. I had to literally go find some tissue because I didn't have any in my game room. Right, so let's deliver this. What can we put actually in our production? Wheat, sorghum, rice. Right, okay. So we don't want to do rice. I'm not really interested in it, to be honest. Yeah, right. What we're going to do now then is we are going to basically work our way up towards the farm. We'll get the little orange trailer, I think. think that'll at least we can connect to that one. We haven't looked in the shop actually. We do need to try and get a bit better trailer or another bigger trailer, or at least have a second trailer. Like I said, the wood chips was no good, but we shouldn't have this problem anymore. Mainly because all our grain can just go into the what is it straight away, the windmill. So we shouldn't have the problem we've had over the last 2 years, where we've had to store grain for years because yeah, we were waiting for the windmill to build. Alright, so if we put that up to there like that, put that to there like that, put that there, we pick up this trailer. This trailer is technically smaller, guys, but with this trailer we can connect another trailer on the back of it, and that's why we do it. Right, we haven't really looked in here lately, have we? I do think it's time we bought our own seeder. I was going to buy one of these to begin with, so we're going to buy one of those. We're going to buy that. It's in the discount shop. It's a bit cheaper. That's not too bad for around the farm, running stuff around. That's a decent price, to be fair. Never had one of those ones before. Big ass weeder, little plow. So yeah, there isn't really anything. I wouldn't mind that, but I can do bales. Yeah, not really. Not really much, do you know what I mean? There isn't really much there we can and we want to get, really. But yeah, our biggest thing right now, so we have wasted quite a bit of money buying a new seeder, but we have to rent a seeder every year, and obviously we're getting more and more and more, you know, more and more fields every year. So what we need to do today then is we need to basically, oh, I've got seed at the shop. Yeah, I need to get the seed from the shop. No, it's no, sorry, not seed. I bought some wheat from the shop, guys. It was very, very cheap in the shop. It must have been going out of date. That is going in the chickens. If I buy grain from the shop because it's cheap, I don't do anything with it but animal feed. I don't then go and put it in the mill. Weed, seed, whatever. Yo, Stephen, how you doing, pal? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for liking the stream as well today, dude. Hello and welcome. Mr. Flores, Mr. Flores. I'm just saying, Mr. Flores. Right, our New Holland tractor, guys, officially has 78.9 hours on it. And we've done 77.9 of them. You forgot the banhammer? What do you mean the banhammer? This is all our stuff at the shop to go up to the freaking farm. I don't know if this is easy to put in there actually. Oh, it does just fill in normally. That's fine. I didn't want to do that any closer because I didn't want to accidentally pick up the line. That, well, ban that guy. I have banned him. If he's still in the comments, guys, I don't see him anymore. Yeah, it doesn't work on TikTok, dude. It's very limited to what you can do on TikTok, pal. TikTok integration isn't great on a few things. Hopefully the integration to Streamerbot though soon will be amazing. Right, that was all 8,000. So this is just going into the chicken feed now. I hope it takes all 8,000. Otherwise, I've got 2 trailers I can't use because they're going to be stuck with grain in. I never thought of that. The thing is, our grain in the chickens, I haven't given them feed in like a year. You don't think much in general? No, do you know what? I really don't. I really, really don't. You can't even come at me, bro, when it's the truth. I wasn't even trying. I just know. You're not wrong, pal. Yeah, I hope this takes all 8,000 litres or I am screwed. Well, I'm not, because I can dump it on the floor. Yes, dude. Farming Simulator 25. I didn't do the eggs in November. I really did forget about them. Please take all 8,000. Please take all 8,000 litres. I don't think you are. I know one thing. My chickens are all like fully grown. I need to sell a load of chickens. I've got loads to do now. February and the Christmas lights are still up. I know you're not going to take it all. I just know you're not. Yes, it did. It took it all. Thank God for that. Just starting out. Which village is this? I'm basically up in the top right corner. Alright, so I've got to figure out what grain I've got. I know I've got wheat. I know I've got barley, and I know I've got oats. I've got... Right, if I take the oats out and put the oats in this small trailer, I can take the barley and the oats at the same time to the grain mill. Yo, DNL! Hello! Welcome into the stream, dude. I didn't realise that was still in the way. Move. 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 Right, so what I need to do right now, guys, is I need to put the oats into here. We're going to put the oats into there, guys. There's method to my madness, guys. I've just started Moss Valley. Yeah, I believe that's the game on... I think that's the map on our multiplayer server, but I don't play in it, to be honest. I should really. Right, so in theory, this should go now where the soybeans were. Where the oats were. Then I can fill this up, this trailer up. So yeah, I can take the oat and I can take the barley at the same time. And then I've just got to do 3 separate trips for the wheat. Yo, Flo, are you into MotoGP? Like the bike racing? I know you're a bit of a biker, so I got to ask. Yes. But do you remember that Formula 1 calendar thing you've got coming? They do. I can get my hands on a MotoGP version of it as well. I don't know why I did that, because I've got to go back and put freaking barley in the trailer. Let me go back. I've forgotten about that. Soybeans, wheat, barley. It's pretty much the same, but it's got all the you know, but the coloring's different and stuff. It's the colors of like GP and stuff. I don't know how I'm not into motorbikes, you know what I mean? I'm not into motorbikes since I saw my uncle freaking die on one, so I am not remotely interested in them. Why did I? Oh, whatever. Yo, dude. Thank you for the follow. Right, so yeah, I put the barley in the trailer and then I dropped the freaking barley back into the silo. Like an idiot. Right, so that is us on our way to the grain mill for the very first time with it working as a grain mill. God, you can feel the weight in this load. There's just no power at all. It's terrible. This is the way. Thanks, Flo. I just want to say though, Flo, at least I've got a wife. Unlike you. Flo's like, no, I've got money instead. Yeah, you can't tend to have a lot of money when you've got a wife. Especially when your wife buys Lego. Oh my god, that's expensive. Wife and Lego. I'm playing on that map. It's a fantastic map, pal. Fantastic. Have you built your castle yet, Ryan? Have you built the windmill yet? They are on the map as building things. We are going to our windmill for the very first time with it completed as a grain mill. If I'd have known the windmill though was the grain mill, we'd have bought that sooner, honestly. We were really concentrating on the castle, but yeah, it's all about the windmill to start with, I think. Some of this grain we've had for like 3 years, or two or 3 years. It's nice to finally get it into the windmill. Go, guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. You're building your money up. Nice. Alright. Let's get the first trailer loaded. Oh, shall I say unloaded? We'll do it this way. I might. No, I'm not going to get that. That's a shame. I was hoping to try and get... Ah, that'll be why. Left, right, back. There we go. That's what I want. The first delivery, guys, of the windmill. I'm loving this. This is cool. This is cool. Hello, Flo, are you home? Barley flour activate. Oat flour activate. There we go. We are officially making... We've already made 12 litres of flour. 13, 14, 15. Oh, I love the fact it spins when it's activated. Giants. Well done, Giants. Well done. Like I said, when you think this map can't get any better, it just does. Right, we've got 2 more trailer loads to do now, guys. No, we've got 2. Well, there's 2 trailers here, but we've got 2 more loads to do. 2 more runs. Flo's like, no, I'm not in. Go away. Bugger off. A bit rude, that Flo. Bit rude. Spent most of my money on the sawmill and the fields. Well, you need the sawmill, dude, to build the windmill. My issue now is I need to get more... Only I can crash on a freaking straight road. Like an idiot. That was the flow in me. That's what it was. That was the flow in me. I can't believe we crashed on a straight road. You do know, Flo, right? Just one day, you could come into the stream, and you know, I know this is like a really weird concept for you. You could be nice. Farming Simulator VR. I get the wifey on VR, see if she enjoys it. Turn the fields in near the sawmill into woods. Well, when you buy the windmill, pal, to build, you do get a lot of trees around the windmill. A lot of trees. I can't say it's enough to complete the windmill and things like that, but it's a very good start. Do you know what I mean? I'm on the same map. You. Let's get a SpongeBob for Bob. Let's get a SpongeBob for Bob. Come on, Flo, send a SpongeBob across the screen. I have a genuine question, actually. That should have shown up on the TikTok stream. We should have done. Actually, I'm having to use TikTok Studio at the moment, which is horrible. Right, there's old Smokeless, right in front of us. Yeah, that's a nice view. Right, so yeah, we've got 60,000 litres to move now, guys. I think we can move about 29,000 in each go, do you know what I mean? I don't think I'm going to travel all the way back again with like 1,000 litres in a trailer kind of thing, but you never know. We might do. We can always leave it and then put it in when we do the wheat and barley this year. Right, so there's the trailer there. Let's get, yeah, 60,300. So this is going to be 8,000 litres. Yeah, 29,000 litres exactly. Yeah, we'd have like... we'd have like 2,000 litres. Yeah, but we can leave the 2,000 litres. You got to remember, we've got several years worth of wheat and barley here. We don't normally have this much wheat and barley. I don't think we've done bad, really. Come on, little tractor. We need speed and power. Speed and power. I will when I get 1 day left to live. Yeah, dude, if you had 1 day left to live, you'd be like, oh, Matt, you know, I really just want to say something nice. I really want to... And then you wouldn't even say it. That's how selfish you can be, Flo, right? You'd die before saying something nice. I'll probably give you the thing. Yeah, die with a finger, and then your hand stays like that forever. Yeah, Ryan, dude. Thank you for the heart, me dude. I do appreciate that, guys. Thank you very much. Look, genuine question, right? A genuine question now. Does it say how long you've been subscribed for now on Twitch? I know you don't tend to miss it. I'm just genuinely curious if how many months it has been now. Yeah, I didn't know if there was it somewhere for it that says how many. I believe it does. Yeah, I know he's got a lot of months on him, like, but I was curious how many it was. I can't get over how quickly it's making this flour. I don't think it'll be long before there's a pallet of flour there ready and waiting. In Flo's case, too many months. Bugger off. Come on. God, could you imagine the JCB trying to get up here? It would be like 1 mile an hour right now, I'm telling you. This has got more than double the power of the JCB. We're down to 12 miles an hour. I'll tell you one thing. The wheat must weigh more than the barley and the oats because, well, look at it. Really struggling to get up here. We weren't this slow last time. Mr. Flores. Oh, can I do this? Yes, dropping them both up at the same time. Right, so we're now doing wheat flour as well. So that's why it's making flour really, really quickly because we've got 3 on the go. We've almost got a pallet of flour. Literally 747 litres. It's going up in 3s as well now. Wow. We are making flour so quickly. I'll tell you what I am tempted about doing actually. I want to leave the flour here until we're ready to, you know, until we're ready to deliver it. I'd really like to do something like this, you know. You know, put like a cover over it. The only problem is that's the only one I could, that's 13. That's the only one I could use, but the problem is that's absolutely tiny. Don't even cover it all. I don't think there's a bigger one than that. That'd have just been really cool, and that's massive. Like one extreme to the other. It would have just been really cool to put a little cover over it. You know, to like protect it from the weather. But there's just nothing in here we could use. Even that's probably the closest you could get, but even then, that's miles too big. Miles too big. Miles too big. Miles too big. That's a shame. But yeah, guys, we're nearly at a pallet of flour already. So we need to start thinking about the next business, guys. Do we go out and get a business loan and pay and buy the bakery now? That's the thing. Do we buy the bakery now? I can't get over how quick that windmill's making the flour, actually. Yeah, do we...
Yes! Oh, yes!
Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Yeah, do we buy the bakery? I know it means getting another business loan. That's the problem. The thing is, if we didn't buy a field, we got 170 grand in the bank. If we didn't buy a field, we need 20 grand for loans. We don't need 20 grand anymore, but if we did get another business loan, we've got 150 grand towards the business. How much is the bakery? I suppose that's the question. Because we're always going to have grain now. We're going to have some soybeans soon to sell. The question is, how much is the bakery? I don't know where the bakery is, by the way. Oh, there. Would you believe it or not? It's there. Is that not a production I can buy? Ah, it's a different bakery. It's a different bakery. Okay. 150,000. We could buy that instead of a field and we could start making... We could start making bread straight away. So, let's have a look. How much is bread? You lose half your flour. You lose half your flour. So we need to do some math now, which I'm not very good at. So 30 baht. So you already lose literage. Wow. I feel like we need to buy it. I really do. And we don't need a loan if I love how that says I haven't paid that loan off, to be quite honest. If I was to take a loan to spread the cost, so there's 150, 1, 2, 3. Let's just say we did it over 3 years. So we'd be at 12 grand a month again on the bank loans. Next year we'd be paying 50 grand off a bank loan in general. This way we can still buy the field, which means we can produce more flour, which means we can produce more bread. You know what? We're going to do that. We are going to do that. And we're going to buy the bakery. We have just bought the bakery. We bought the bakery! Woo! I don't even know where this bakery... Oh, right. So the bakery's not far from the farm. Right next to field 6. That's not too bad. It's a long way to take the flour. But you think if we're here and we're getting the grain out of the silo, we can take grain to the windmill, pick up some flour, and then drop it straight off at the bakery. And then from the bakery, I'm happy with that. So we need 12 grand in the bank. So what have we got now? So we've got that's 322 grand, 244 grand, and it would get me some trees and that piece of... I'd like that, actually. I've got 170 grand in the bank. I can buy 14, I can buy 13. I could nearly buy 11, which is a big field. 8 is a big field as well. Can't afford that one, though. That is the problem. So, yeah, 13 is the only field I can buy. It still hasn't been ploughed, and it didn't come up as a contract. A little bit gutting on that one, guys. A little bit gutting on that one. But yeah, what we need to do now then, guys, is we need to get some trees into the sawmill. Yeah, I might try and just wait a month or two. I've got some soybeans coming. That soybeans in a couple of months is going to boost the bank balance. I want to try and get a slightly bigger field than the one I can already afford. I got 12 grand in loan payments now, so that's going to take me down to 160,000 pounds, sorry. But obviously we do have some more wood to sell, some more pallets of wood to sell. We don't need to deliver any more wood to the windmill, but all the wood is to the castle and pure profit. So if we can sell wood to the castle, we should. It's always the best price to the castle. It's always the best price to the castle. I am very happy with the way that this is currently going. Yeah, honestly, I can't get over how well this is going now. We do need to get another trailer though. Actually, another flatbed trailer. Tree saplings. What tree saplings is it? Oh, I can choose what tree. North Lodge Pine. I will take those. I will take those all day long. They've just paid me to take away sapling. Must have been going out of date, guys. Sapling's going out of date. That's what I'm sticking with. I'm sticking with that one. Right, let me just dump this around here. Yeah, because that's the flatbed trailer for the shop. We don't need it very often for the farm. We don't need that very often at the farm, but I don't want to give that one up. So what have we oh, I tell you what we have got to do today, guys. Unfortunately, we've got to lime our field over there. Completely and utterly forgot about that. I'm thinking wheat, barley, and yeah, basically wheat, barley is all we're going to be mass producing now, guys, I'm afraid. We're just going to be mass producing wheat and barley, maybe some oats. Yeah, so I have already done my fields with the fertilizing. I have just hooked up to the tractor the wrong way. I'm doing this, guys. I'm running out of time, you see. We've got less than an hour of stream to go. Yeah, that's the problem. I could put the tank on the front, but I kind of don't want to. I kind of don't want to. I think we're going to have to do a couple of trips. We also need to get some stone into the stone crusher. Oh, it's out of space. Sorry, guys, that's out of space. That's not been making lime because it's full. Really? Really? I'm going to say, there's definitely another one. I think there's another two in here. Definitely another... Yeah, there's definitely another pallet in there. But that'll do for now. Right. We've got one full... We've got one full load at the moment. So we'll go and lime our field. Control and Z to change the width. There we go. Yo, what's in my case? What do you mean, what's in your case? What are you on about? Oh, I think he was just more believing that you'd die. Something to do. I can't. Do you know what? I can't remember. I can't remember. I'll have to ask him. Yeah, I can't remember what we were on about now, to be honest. It weren't you being nice. Wow, that's using a lot of stuff here. Wow. Okay, I maybe should have brought the tank on the front. I am going to be doing a lot of trips backwards and forwards at this rate. Wow, that did not go very far at all. Wow. Wow, that was 2 pallets of... that was 2 lots of lime. Wow. Oh. Look. So yeah, we're gonna have to get the tank on the front, aren't we? I really didn't want to be carrying the tank on the front, to be honest, just because I always forget to put the weight back on the tractor, but Although we haven't really got much else to do but tree work after this, and we have got about 50 minutes left to stream. So it's not the end of the world if we... Yeah, I don't think I've got enough lime here. I think I have got lime at the shop though, guys. I think I've got lime at the shop. Enter vehicle. Yes, that was a lot of lime. I've got another 4 pallets of lime there. Okie dokie. So I have got 4 pallets there, and I've got 4 pallets up here. So I've got 8 pallets. That should be enough to finish this field. I've got loads of stone to put in. I just need to get it put into the production to make it into lime. I'm... He fell asleep. Yeah, no. Flo, he's clearly got some work to do today. You always know when Flo's busy at work because... yeah. He's very in and out and in and out. To be fair, Flo, you could bat both ways, pal. We won't judge you, pal. You're safe here, pal. You're safe here. There we go. Let's get that over here. Wow, I genuinely can't get over how quickly this is just blowing this away with the usage. Look at that again. Wow, that is another. Yeah, I need one that a trailed spreader just for lime. There was one in the shop over the winter months, but it was fertilizer only. I need to get one for lime because I can't be going backwards and forwards at like 2,000-3,000 litres at a time. We've got to get something bigger. Something bigger. Those like 10,000-12,000 litres at a time. I know we'd still have to go back to the farm, but at least we could... carry more at once. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Oh, and Matt, I'm not a midget. I never said you were a midget. Your missus is. But she's a little elf. What was it like, Fregel, when your missus came back from North Pole after helping Santa deliver his presents and make the presents? I am the missus. If you're 5'1" and you're from the Netherlands, you're a midget. I've heard if you're under 5'10", you get disability. That's what Fregel told me. If you're under 5'10" in the Netherlands, you get disability for being a midget. Flo's like, to be fair, he's not wrong. Yeah, but Flo, to be fair, dude, not everyone can be 6'8" like you, mate. You're like the fucking big friendly giant, but you're not friendly. You're just a big giant. Well, I'll have. Like I say, you know, he was the one who said anyone under 5'10" is classed gets disability for being a midget, and then he told me you were 5'1". So if you're 5'1", technically in Holland, or I always say Holland, in the Netherlands, that would make you an elf. And you're obviously a little bit angry now. So just like Elf the Christmas film, You're an angry little elf. You must be a South Pole elf. I do love bants. I really do. Finally, I'm taller than a Dutch person. Oh. Yeah, is this where Fregel goes back into hospital because his missus has done done the rest of his spine in? I do genuinely believe maybe she is a South Pole elf and she's the reason he needed back surgery. I didn't know what he was about. Call me elf one more time. A cracking Christmas film is that though, guys. So I'm glad he's finally out. Well, with the way he's been talking about how small you were, I get a feeling it's not going to be long before you put him back in. The thing is, though, if you want to slap him in his face, you'll have to get a ladder. Boris, hello. Yes, dude. Don't stir it more. Why? Don't. Dude, when have I never not stirred the pot? I was put on this earth to stir, pal. Oh, crap. I've got to go all the way to the shop for lime. Hang on a minute, hang on. Give me a minute, guys, give me a minute. I ain't going anywhere. I just need to look at something. Hang on. Right, guys, here. Float, can you do me a favour, Float? And can you buy that for Fregel's missus? I do love banter, I really do. Oh, dude. Oh, that gave me a bit of a giggle, did that, guys? Alright, I've got to go all the way to the shop for 1 and a little bit pallets of freaking lime. I need to get more stone into my machine and make more lime. I didn't realise the lime production was full, so it's not been making lime for months. I heard about your... Now, my daughter's 5'3", so to be fair, my daughter is still taller than you and she's 17. And not Dutch, so, you know, like I said, I've never heard of a small Dutch person till I met Fregel. Oh, she is, dude, but she's not as tiny as Mrs. Fregel. Mrs. Fregel's tiny. She's like just a baby. Just a baby. And by the time she leaves this stream, she'll be like, I'm just a baby. She'll be angry. She'll be angry. Well, he loves me for it. To be fair, right? Genuine question, right? When you piss him off, does he just pick you up and put you on top of the fridge? Sorry, guys. I'm that tired today. I'm just finding myself absolutely freaking hilarious today. I tell you what, though, Mrs. Fregle, at least you can have a bit of banter. I like that. I like that. I like people who can have a bit of banter. Can you do me a favour, though, for Christmas this year in 2026? Can you get your husband a personality? A sense of humour? It can be as little as your height. It don't have to be a lot. Oh, no. I need to stop now. I need to stop. Like her height did. Oh, I really do need to stop because like I'm making myself cry with laughter, and I'm not even that funny. I'm just that tired today. I'm running on like 3.5 hours sleep. Of course, not everyone can be like Dutch people. Well, to be fair, Flo will agree. He probably lives about 2 minutes away from you, you know, with you living in such a small country. Ah! Why did I come this way to the farm? I was going to the field. Oh, I've gone the wrong... Well, I haven't, but I've gone the long way to the freaking field. Jesus Christ. Wee, air bomb. Air bomb. Ooh. 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 Me like the fen, but I can't afford it. So small, yet so much better. Are we on about Fregle's wife or your country pal? Oh no, I do really need to stop. I really do need to stop. Oh, I say I bet Fregle's bent over laughing, but I don't think he can bend at the moment, can he? I bet he walks like he's got a broom stuck up his ass. That's... it's all good fun. It's all good fun. I feel like Mrs. Fregle needs her own account now, and she needs to call it Mrs. Fregle. And there we go. Wow, that took 2, 4, 6, 7 pallets to do that one field. Right. There we go. That is the field limed, ready for... I think we're just going to plant wheat and barley and oats in all our fields now, guys. I think that's going to be the easiest thing to do, is just plant all the winter, all the grains we can put into our grain mill, really. Right, let me get this dropped around the back. I tell you what though, guys, we don't get any more fertilizing contracts anymore. I don't like that. I like doing fertilizing contracts. Really, really, really good money. But this is not going to let us... There we go. I'll put that there. That's got plenty of room there. We need to get in the skid steer there, because we need to move the... Oh, do you know what? I'm that tired. I've lost my train of thought again. Losing my train of thought a lot today. Where's the skiddy? Where's the skid steer? Aha! There's the skiddy. Skiddy! Got to remember, guys, we can only pick up about 60% of a bucket. The little skid steer does not like picking up stone in the slightest. Tell you what I need to do. I need to move this out of the way. Otherwise, I can't even put the stone in here. Right, so yeah, that is completely empty. Right, I'm going to shut down. I'll say that. I'll say that you miss him. Bye, Mrs. Fregel. That was funny though, guys. All right. I can't believe he snitched though, guys, where he went and got his wife. You know what I mean? The wife was better fun to have. But to be fair, I was going to say that, but I was going to wait till he was here to say that. Right, so we can get a full pallet of, or a full shovel of stone. We've just kind of got to drag it along the floor. I don't really like doing it this way, but at least it does mean we can move 1,200 litres instead of 6. I don't know how many stones we can actually get into this though. We can get another one. We can get another one, guys. Come on. We can definitely get one more shovel in there. Dude, this is the only bucket you can get for the skid steer. I get it. I always thought the same, but it's the only one there is for the skid steer. I know it is, dude. I know it is. Look, let me just prove a point. Skid steer. Look. It's the only bucket. It is literally the only bucket for the skid steer. Which annoys me because the bucket on here is only 1,000 litres. The bucket on the skid steer is bigger than the bucket on the freaking telehandler. It's annoying as hell. I swear they should be the other way around, to be honest. Right, give me 1 minute, guys. I just need to go to the bathroom. Right, I am back. Right, so what were we doing? Right, let's just go and... Oh, that's not a bad idea. Let's have a save point. So yeah, we've got a bakery there. We've got that there. We've got that there. We've got flour just... how many have we got? Wow! 1, 2, 3, 4 pallets of flour already. Wow. Wow. Yeah, that is... There's no jobs to do today. That's why we've done January and February all at the same time, guys. Yeah, we've got a little bit more down here. Not massive though, is it? The lag down here is unreal. I need to put these pallets somewhere else. I really do. I was trying to find a small warehouse mod, you know, that I could just distribute the pallets to, you know, of the wood chips. But the only thing there wasn't really any decent small ones. They were all massive, and I don't have room for a big massive thing, you know what I mean? Then we get farmhouses here, garages, farmhouse. Yay, look, it's Freggle's house. So the only thing I can do really at the moment is just use like a teeny tiny silo. But to be honest, that doesn't fit everything. That's the size silo I need to put those in there, but that's not big enough. We get 100,000 litres a year, so the only other option, 75,000 again. This is 100,000 again. That still isn't big enough. We get like 105,000, 105, 110,000. Then you're talking this one, 150, but that looks a little bit silly. Although we could put it over here. If we were to put that there like that, at least we'd stop the, you know, the pallets just sitting there all the time. What do you reckon, Mr. Flo? Do you reckon that's a worthy investment? I think that's probably the best. I just don't like the freaking colour. It's horrible. But then you're talking this one, and that's... I'm not bothered about that one. And then they don't take wood chips. I don't even know if this takes wood chips. I've got to point out, actually, I don't even know if that takes wood chips. But I think we should buy that. I really do. I know it means spending the money we've got that we were going to buy a field with, but... if we can distribute those... well, not distribute them, but if we can put them over there, it kind of gets them off the map. Just stack them on. It's not that, dude. They cause massive lag to the wood chip pallets. They cause massive, massive lag. We haven't got that much. Oh, yes, we have, guys. We have. I was going to just quickly sell some. I'll tell you what. I can sell these chickens anyway. Once the chickens gets to full price, guys, I do tend to try and move them on relatively quickly. I haven't done it for a little while, so there'll be a lot of chickens at full price, at maximum price. So yeah, so we'll get them into the trailer. We'll get them into the trailer. Okay. Them into the trailer, and we'll get them into the trailer. There we go. So no, not all of them were done. Right, okie dokie. So let's go and get rid of some chickens, and then we'll go down and start filling the sawmill. We need about 80,000 litres, I think. So between 60 and 80,000 litres of wood to go in there. We didn't put any in January. Yeah, we'll get it sorted. We'll get it sorted, guys. We've got 15 minutes to go. We can get a lot done in 15 minutes. 15 minutes till 12. Yeah, because we did technically start stream a little bit late today. We were a little bit distracted today. There, I've gone the wrong way. It's because I always come this way to go to the shop. I've gone the wrong way, Flo. This is your fault, Flo. This is your fault, Flores. Your fault. You gotta go? No worries, dude. Thanks for hanging out with me today, dude. I do appreciate it, buddy. Even when you're not nice to me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just made a couple of grand. Yeah. It's always nice when Flo hangs out. Right, let's go and drop the new. Let's go drop the trailer off at the farm, and then we're gonna go down to the sawmill area. I don't think we're gonna sell any wood this evening. Like, you know, we normally sell wood, don't we? In the afternoon as well. I don't think we're gonna sell any now. We'll just sell it all in the morning. I think it's gonna make life a little bit easier just doing it that way. I don't see the point in selling like 2 or 3 little things, you know what I mean? We might as well, we've got to rent the tree planter actually at some point, guys. We've got a lot of, well, we did, didn't we? We got some tree saplings. We could do with planting them in our land by the sawmill. No, windmill. 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 Not sawmill. Windmill. I should know bloody windmill. There's that many Dutch people in my chat. I am the entertainer of Dutch people, apparently. Right, down to the sawmill I go. I've done a lot of driving around today, guys. This has been the most selly episode or live stream. I call it an episode because if you're watching on YouTube later on, that'll be why. Yeah, this is the most selly episode ever. Like, we've done nothing but sell today. That is crazy. The amount of wood we've sold today, the amount of wood chips we've sold today, just everything in general was just unreal and so much to sell. And then we had to deliver all the grain down to the down to the windmill. Nearly called it a sawmill again. Yeah, honestly, it's just been absolutely crazy. But March is just around the corner, guys, so we should be doing some field work again soon. I am going to leave the field empty though, field 15. I was going to maybe plant like a soybean or something in it. I am very tempted about possibly buying a root crop. But the problem is I need the root crop business, otherwise it's not really worth it. Well, it is. But it's definitely worth it better if you've got the business to can up the root crops in general. So I do really want to do that, but yeah, right now I think I think our money is better off just going into wheat, barley and oat, even if it's just for this year. Get these loans paid down. We'll have another 50-60 grand for wood chips again in a year. That'll pay off. Well, we didn't even, yeah, we know we did get a bank loan, didn't we, for the I was about to say we didn't even get a bank loan for the bread, for the bakery, but we did. So what I want to do today, guys, is I want to get some wood into the sawmill. Dude, thank you for the follow. I want to get some wood into the sawmill, and then I want to take the flour we've already made to the bakery. We're going to do it. We're going to drive there naturally. Reason being, we've never been there before. And while we sleep ready for the next episode, we might as well be making bread. we might as well make bread. Ah, I need this, I need this, I need this, I need this. But we might as well do the... Yo, dude, thank you for the follow. We might as well do the flour last, because the flour has been made super quickly. There it is, guys. The windmill. The windmill is complete. It looks amazing, to be quite honest. I think it looks amazing anyway. Right, we've got to figure out now, guys. We need trees. 9,000 in a beech tree. Spruce. Nope. Nope. All these trees are really, really, really small. The big trees I've got, I could chop. Even that's not a big tree. That's a big tree. But how the hell do I get this out with this beech? Maybe we cut that beech tree just to try and get up here. That's a big ass beech tree. We're right on the border here though, guys. We are right on the border here. Yeah. Pine tree. We need that tree there. Yeah, we've got to plant some trees. Maybe in the next live stream we'll plant some trees. We need a lot of trees. The problem is I'm running out of trees. Did I? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I did it. I got it to land right where I wanted. That makes a change because normally I cock that up. But this is like 15,000 litres. It's going to be about 13,000 litres in tree eventually. So we've got to cut that in half for the weight of the tree. And then what we're going to do right now is we're going to... I'm going to come up here and then we're going to hook onto this and drag this one in. But yeah, we don't need as much wood as we once did, guys. This is the thing now. We don't need as much wood as we once did. Right. This should be nice and easy to drag to the sawmill. Yeah, we got a lot of trees. To be honest, if we had more time on today's live stream, I would start to... All this grassland here is ours. I'm thinking of planting trees everywhere. If I can plant a tree somewhere, I'm going to plant a tree. I do have some trees by the farm, guys, but it's a long way to drag them to the sawmill from our farm. It's literally the opposite corner of the map. So that's not any good to us. Right, that's 87. Wow, that was only 87,000 now. Wow, so that's... We need 50,000 litres, guys. 50,000 litres. Those trees there are ours as well, but they are relatively small trees. I can't remember how big a beech tree gets on this game. It might not even be a case of remember. It might be a case of I just don't know because I've never really done it. But we don't want to cut the trees down too small. Because if we cut them down too small, we're just wasting. I mean, we're wasting growth time. Pines take like 2 years to grow. I need to find out which tree grows quickest. I have bought a load of pine though already, so that's the issue. We're going to have to plant pine for what we have got. Right, so overall this was about 14,000 litres altogether in the into the from this tree. So that's now at 95,000. So yeah, we need about another 40,000. Well, we need 40,000 pounds. But if we look just on here, I'm going to move the map over so you can see. This is our area here. So we do go behind this building here. The problem is getting to that build, you know, around the back of that building. It's very tight. I don't know if it's going to be possible. But if you also look on the map when we do that, we come... There's meant to be some kind of building here. According to this, there's some kind of square right here. Look, there's that little black square there. Usually black squares mean buildings. I don't have a building here, guys. Never have done. This is going to be a big oak, innit? It's not on our land either, by the way. I'm just... Yeah, wow. 31,000 litres. That would be insane to get that. Right, there's a big oak tree down there. I don't know if this is on my land. That spruce tree is not on my land. That's not big enough yet. That's not big enough. That's not big enough yet. Wow, look inside that one. So beech trees can go to 17,000 litres at the moment. I don't know if this is on my land, guys. I can't actually see it. No. That would appear to be on field 40. Definitely would appear to be. The problem is the bush part of the tree is on this field. All these are baby spruces. It's getting there. Not there yet though. Same with that there. Same over here. All these trees are just so small and tiny. This is what we've got to figure out. Like, that's not a bad tree. Get in there. So there is some pine over here we could chop down. I think the pine can get even bigger though. That's the problem. $9,000. So yeah, these can definitely get bigger. Definitely get bigger. There's a big tree over there somewhere. There's a... There must be a big tree here for the big bushy leaves. So let's have a look. Okay, no. Nope. Nope. So yeah, that's not quite going how I would really like. That's the problem. And this is where the issue lies now. If we cut down a baby tree or a small tree, we're just wasting time and resources. I think. Let's just leave the tractor there. Let's go this way and have a look at down here. So we've got basically along this cliff ridge. So this ridge here, all this is here is ours. So what we've got here, 17,000 litres in a beech tree. That is what I'm talking about. That is a decent sized tree. 17,000 in a pine tree. 9,000 in a beech, so that's got a bit more growing. Yeah, so there is some trees. But here's the problem. How the hell do I get the trees out of here? How do I get them out of here without using super strength? See the problem I've got? This is the problem. I have got an idea for this one though. I've got an idea for this one. Let's see if it works. Let's just see if this works. I want to see if this falls down the cliff edge. I don't think it will, but we can only see. I cut it on the wrong angle. Oh, would you believe it? You freaking idiot, Matt. I cut it on the wrong angle. I can't believe I just did that. I genuinely can't believe I just did that. I don't think I can reach that from here with this winch. little bugger. You little bugger. I never thought of that. The current value is £87. Of course it is. But it's worthless as it is. But it's got fantastic wood potential. Right, we have managed to get half of the tree. Don't know if this is going to work. Right, so that is half of the tree. I've moved it a little bit closer to the edge. Not great though. Let's see if we can swing around on the bottom and maybe hook it up from below, sorry. Might work quite well actually. The problem's going to be getting the other half of the tree. Like if I can hook this up here, then fair enough, but the other half is at the top. I need to take the winch with me when I... No! No! Why? Why? You little bugger. Right. There was a way up here though, wasn't there? Because we've just done it. I'm wondering if... Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, I know you can come off here. I know you can. I know you can come off here. We're making a massive meal out of this this tree removal, guys. We're really making a massive meal out of this. Let's see if we can get it this way. Try and spin it on the rock. Right, well, whatever we've done, guys, we've really screwed this up. We're gonna have to, unfortunately, we're gonna have to use a little bit of super strength. I don't like to do that when I can do it, but you know, we have tried every angle to get to that, so at least we tried. We tried everything before resorting to super strength. Yeah, 18,000 was this tree before we cut it. I'll tell you one thing though, guys, it's very heavy. Even the New Holland is struggling to pull this down the road. Very heavy indeed. Thank you, Mr. Car, for the little push. Right, I don't think we're going to fit through here, guys. I think we are going to end up having to super strength it over. I might be wrong. Ah, I was. We pulled it straight in, no issues at all. Lovely. Right, let's go get the rest of that tree then. Hopefully we can knock the pine down kind of the same way. Yeah, next episode, guys, we're going to have to plant some trees. I don't think we're going to need trees for much longer, to be honest. But at least if we can plant them, if we're not using the sawmill, we can just... we can give them time to grow, you know what I mean? I don't think that's going to come off there. is basically wedged in against a rock. I was hoping it might have just like untangled itself a little bit. Right, so I've got to jump onto that rock, onto there, up and up this cliff like this. There we go. But yeah, there's no easy way to get to these trees here. This is the problem. There's no way because of this building. It wouldn't be too bad if you could remove some of the build. Yeah. You can't get rid of these buildings, and they're just in the way. There's only a few trees behind there. You just can't get to them. But yeah, I need the spruce. I need the pine tree at the back as well. Ooh, we just missed that car. Right, there we go. Lifted that up. Nicely done. So that's another good chunk. So yeah, I think that one pine tree at the back, but we're going to have to just super strength it over, unfortunately. There's no easy way to get it out. That's what she said. Yeah, that wasn't much. It was all in the top half of the beech tree. We still got a good amount out of that. I am still happy we managed to get to that. So it's something. Yeah, next episode, guys, we're going to have to do some tree planting. We don't have a choice. All these trees now are a little bit on the small side. There is the occasional bigger tree, but we've got to get to the bigger trees, and that's the problem. But yeah, all the baby trees and the medium trees are all just going to have to wait. Proper baby trees. Proper baby trees. And this is the last one we're going to have to just super strength out of the way. It's not going to fill the sawmill. I do normally like to fill it, but we're not in a position today to be filling it, and that kind of sucks, really. Well, there we go. Oh yeah, you almost go down there, don't you? You know what? I'm not even that. It's gone 12 o'clock, guys. I'm a bit late finishing. I was a little bit late starting today, though, to be fair. Let's just get this finished and done today. Yeah, that is all the very bad winter months done. All the slow months, the selling months, things like that. The reason being, the reason why I'm doing it this way, guys, is if you remember, we need to go and sell the flour from the. We don't sell it. We've got to go deliver the flour. If we're gonna be in, March in the next episode, like we always are, we might as well, as we sleep, we might as well be making bread. This will be the first time we've made bread on this series. We've done so much because of the wood chips. The wood chips has basically just given us so much this month by paying off that loan. And yeah, I know we do still have a loan, but our loan is only about £13,000 now instead of £20,000. So it's a massive payoff on the loans. Even though we did get like technically another one. You know what? Do you know how many times I hit that fence? You know what it is? It's not fence, that sign. It's because half the signs on the map you can just drive through. That one is not one of them. Yeah, what we'll do now is we'll just go and load up what flour we've got. We'll deliver that to the bakery. We've never delivered to the bakery because we haven't owned it until today. My watch needs charging. My smartwatch needs charging, apparently. But all this grassland area here, all that can be freaking trees. We can put so many trees on and around here. It's unreal. Yeah, look at all this lovely flower. I genuinely can't get over it. It's just, I think it's about to spawn another flower. Or it did spawn another flower. Flower, oh no. Flower is... Wow. Guys, we've nearly gone through all of our grain already. We put 60,000 litres of wheat in, guys. We've only got 26,000 left. It hasn't even been a whole month. Wow. That's ridiculous how quick that is. But you know what? I'm glad it's quick because of how much the freaking windmill cost. To make all that wood in lost profit that we couldn't sell the wood from, and then the shingles and the castle stone and all that. Yeah. I am quite glad it's quick. But yeah, we're not going to be able to keep up with the that production at all. We would need massive, massive amounts of fields. Yo, dude, thank you for the follow, my friend. Thank you for liking the stream as well. But yeah, we are going to the bakery for the very, very first time, guys. The very first time we are going to the bakery. That's crazy. We are going to the bakery. And then hopefully by the beginning of the next episode when we sleep, which live stream will be tomorrow, guys, between 9 and 12 p.m. And I know it's just after 12 today, but I did go live just after 9 today. I was a bit late today. So yeah, our final thing today is basically me delivering the flour. I'll drive back to the sawmill off recording because, yeah, beginning of the next episode, we'll sell all the wood like we always do. And then we'll go up to the windmill and get the flour, deliver that to the bakery, and then hopefully there might be some bread already there. I don't think there will be any bread there. But, you know, if there is, brilliant. If there isn't, that is what it is. Yeah, we need massive amounts of grain now. Massive amounts of grain. I can't believe it shot through half the wheat in half a day. No, maybe to be fair, we maybe did that in January. I don't know. I can't remember exactly what month we were in now. But the over the bridge here, over the railway lines, take the second left and into the car park for the bakery. That's the first left. This is the second left, and as I say, into the bakery car park we pretty much go. I don't know which one of these is. I'm going to say that's the drop-off point at the front. I've just crashed into my building, and there we go. That is the bread delivered. So let's get in here. Let's get onto there, and let's activate the bread. I don't really know how quickly this is gonna shoot through things. I know we lose half the flour, so we delivered for 7,000 litres of flour. So we're gonna have 3,500 litres of rice flour. Rice flour. Can we have a look here? Rice saplings, do that. Mushrooms. Medium tap. Right, okay. So let's just go back onto here. the bakery. Yo, guys, thank you for liking the stream, guys. So the windmill takes long grain rice and rice. So long grain rice looks like that. I've got to look, guys, because I don't do the rice. So so it just looks like that. So look, not what we need. That's not what we need. That's not what we need. I need to learn about rice then, guys. I need to learn about rice. But that is me done for today's live stream, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me in the stream, guys. Big shout out to everybody who has hit the follow button today. I really, 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 really do appreciate it, guys. And until tomorrow, about 9 AM in the UK time zone, for the next 3 hours. Yeah, until then, guys, as I say, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later on. Bye for now.